What's up, guys? Alright, I'm gonna make this a quick video. I'm gonna have a video tomorrow expanding on this, but this is just something I've wanted to do for a long time, something important to me, so here we go. I think everyone should learn a language. At least one. I think it's a fun way to help your brain grow in their studies that say learning a language helps prevent dementia and helps brain activity and function continue to prosper in your early ages. Some background, I learned Spanish in high school. I can still understand a lot of Spanish. I can still kind of get by. I took French in college for 2 years, or for 2 semesters, I should say. I would say my French is probably second best language I can speak. German I've studied on and off for years. I've been to Germany. But it's one of my favorite languages to learn. I want to talk about German tomorrow because there's a lot of facts that I have that I think are very underrated when people speak about German, and I think it's one of the most underrated languages of all time. But going back a few steps, a lot of people don't learn another language because they don't think that it has value. A lot of people don't learn another language because they don't think they can, and they think it's hard and no one can. Anyone can learn a language. It's something that everyone can possibly do. There are apps out there like, see, now I'm gonna blank, but like Duolingo comes to mind. It's really easy, and that's one's okay. Rosetta Stone's a very well-known one. I'm trying to remember some other ones I've used in the past, but just searching the marketplace on your phone or laptop or whatever is a good way to find a language, and it's super useful. And it can also be fun. It's a good way to test your brain and your memory. Just spending 15 minutes a day. Plus, it makes you highly employable. I can't tell you how many times I've had a conversation with a customer in at least Spanish. I mean, I've had a couple in French when I used to work at an airport, and I had customers that spoke German. I've also studied intermittently, keep in mind, Polish and Italian and Japanese, and I used to have conversations pretty elementary in those languages with customers. It was a very rewarding experience. You know, I think in high schools, in America at least, Spanish is taught as like the only language students learn, and Spanish is a fun language. I think it's also one of the easiest languages to pick up if you're for an English speaker, because a lot of words are very similar to their English form. But other cool languages to learn, like some that I know, are French. French is another one that's pretty easy for English speakers because 29% of the English language comes from French. There are literally thousands of words that are essentially either direct French words or very translatable from French words to English. Another cool language is German, which I'm going to make a video tomorrow, if I haven't already said that, about the German language, and like, I haven't really figured out the structure of how I'm going to do it, but I'm definitely going to release that tomorrow. Another really cool language to learn, Italian. Another language of romance. Very useful as well. All these languages are very useful, spoken by millions of people. If you want to travel to Europe, Africa, French is spoken in, I think, 20 African countries, at least as a second or third language. Islands in the Caribbean speak French, or Spanish. Most of South and Central America speak Spanish. There's a country in Africa that speaks Spanish. The Philippines speak Spanish. German, well, in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, parts of, there's a country in Africa, pardon me, I don't remember which exact country, but it's a former colonized state that still speaks a bit of German. And plus, you have your German Baptists that speak Hochdeutsch, which is considered High German. Other cool language, Japanese is very useful. Well, there's a lot of business with Japanese people here. That's another language that's incredibly growing. has incredible growth in the States. A lot of Japanese immigrants as well. Korean is really cool. So modern Korean is very interesting in its transformative ways since the Korean War. Modern South Korean dialect comes a lot from American. So there's very easy words for Americans to pick up. It's another language that most Americans wouldn't struggle with. North Korean has roots, is actually more Korean as what the original dialect would have been, but it has more basis in Russian than most other things, which a lot of people don't know that. Mandarin is another language that's very interesting, and these are some of the harder languages to learn. Mandarin is one of the oldest written languages. Japanese actually has characters in the katakana, which is their second of 3 alphabets. That is basically ancient Chinese scripts. America actually has a very large Turkish population. So that's another one that could be. And Turkish is not as hard as people think. And there's a lot of interesting things about Turkish. I could go on listing languages for days and why I think they're interesting. But it helps brain function. It's a great thing to put on a job application. You can teach your children, and bilingual children actually learn a second language easier than us as adults because just the way their brain processes it and just speaking a language in the home. There was a study produced in 2016, I think, about bilingual babies and how their brains are actually better. They're better suited to adult life because they learn something valuable at a young age. And bilingual children actually learn the second language easier because they have the foundation of the first one. So what do we come up with? Helps brain function, good on a job application, fun life skill, ease of travel. Yes, I just made a top 5 list with 4 points. Also, you'll find yourself genuinely having fun. It's weirdly, genuinely very fun thing to do with your time. So with that being said, look out for the German video. And if you guys like this series, or I can make it a series where I just do a little bit of research and with the stuff I already know about languages, with the first one coming out tomorrow and being the German language. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you like this video, or if you want to leave a like on the video and I can do more videos like this. Subscribe for more videos. I know we didn't meet 4 videos last week, but I kind of got a boo-boo. Some stitches. But we'll do better. Also just really busy, so bear with me. Channel is still growing. Excuse me, putting a ton of effort into this channel. You're only going to see better videos from this point. I think we've only got better since the beginning, but I'm going to stop rambling now. Look out for the video tomorrow and 2 more for the rest of this week. So I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.